We're now on to agenda item number 11, approval of human resources recommendations. We have 11.1 and 11.2, resignations, retirement revisions, and leaves of absence. May I have a motion for those two, please?
Which you doing, 11.1 and 2?
11.1 and 2. Okay.
So moved.
Second? Second. Discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Cheaday?
Abstain.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Ms. Loschlager?
Just a moment, please. Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashgarian? Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
11.3, additions, reclassifications, reorganizations, deletions, and vacant positions. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion?
A couple questions on 11.3.4. I'm noticing that Gwethlyn Bonner's position is being reclassified, and she is moving from a DBM 61 to a DBM 71, an increase of 10 on the scale. However, there's no increase in salary. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
Can you explain?
Sure. As the original compensation study, and also now that we are doing the individual reviews as they're requested, just because a DBM changes doesn't necessarily follow that a salary would change. We have, for the most part, when these were originally done, people were brought to the minimum. And in a case like this is a salary that is above the minimum and closer to the midpoint of the salary. This was a recognition of where Ms. Bronner is within the organization. We have, for the most part, been attempting to have salary increases that are tied to additional duties.
Well, I'm just noticing then on the next page, a gentleman by the name of Arthur Flores, although his salary is much lower, is moving from one level to another level, and he gets a slight increase. So
And that's because this is the amount that you'll see is at the minimum of that range.
If we go on further, looking at 11.3.6, Karen Flush, she is also being reclassified, and her salary is at from C41 to C42, which is also no increase in salary. However, the salary is $71,177. I mention that one because if you look then at the next page, there's looks like a gentleman, Crandall Collins, is being brought in at the same level as Karen Trush's, even after her reclassification. However, he's being brought in at $6,000 more, so Karen's at the same level, and she's getting $6,000 less. Can you explain that?
First of all, let's talk about the position of Mr. Collins in. That's the manager of employee relations.
I'm just looking at the band,
Sure.
the numbers that we've spent numerous hours and time and effort on this reclassification, on the comp study, and this was supposed to make things more equitable. Okay, so when I see a woman, Karen Trush, at 71, at the same level as, I'm assuming it's a new male being brought in at $6,000 discrepancy, and at the same band, to me, it's not registering that this is making things better for the new band. So explain, please.
Sure. Well, first of all, the whole Human Resources Department has volunteered to go last in their compensation review. So I don't know that this is what the final DBM is going to be. Mr. Collins is being appointed into a position that is college-wide. It is the Manager of Employee Relations. We are also reorganizing a little bit and considering putting training underneath Mr. Collins' responsibilities, but it is the position that will be providing all of the support for employee discipline, enforcement of employee policies at the college, as well as labor relations.
What do you mean when you say you don't know what the final DBM is going to be? We're hiring this person. What do you mean when you say you don't know what the final DBM is going to be?
When this position was first advertised, it wasn't reporting to me. What I was just referring to was that we are reviewing all of the requests that have come in. There was no one to request that this position be reviewed for what it is. And I had anticipated that more than one position in the Human Resources Department will be coming to you for reviewing it in the months of June or July. But the bottom line between the two are that Ms. Trush asked that her title be reviewed, and while we did that, this salary does reflect for Mr. Collins that his responsibility is for the entire college.
And again, I'm just looking at these are the results we were getting for the compensation study. If they're at the same band level, to me, this jumps off the page that, here's a female who's being paid $6,000 less than a male just being brought into the college while they're at the same level.
What you're telling us is that one is a college-wide position and one is a specific department position, and that the requirements for the two jobs are significantly different, but yet they have the same DBM number.
That's right. And
But doesn't that seem odd?
Well, we shared with the board first in closed session, and then for several months with all of the employees since the new procedures for implementing the compensation and classification. And one of the key things that has changed at the college is that we are no longer automatically bringing individuals in at the minimum of their grade. We like to reflect both their experience and their education as well as what their responsibilities are. In Mr. Collins' case, he holds 3 master's degrees and has over 10 years experience in human resources with both Allstate and Abbott corporations. Grew up here in North Chicago, went to school in North Chicago, and this salary was not as high as his last salary.
Am I hearing you correctly that because nobody was in that job at the time that other employees have appealed to have the compensation study reevaluated, this position hasn't been appealed yet, but if he does appeal it, it's possible his DBM would actually be higher because of the requirements?
Yeah, and I'm going to conduct
salary?
a review. I didn't want the Human Resources Department to be first out of the gate to have their positions reviewed, but clearly, as we've gone through this process, C41 was too low of a rating for this position. But we found an excellent candidate, and this is the salary that we thought appropriate to fit his background and education.
So his DBM might change, but the salary's not going to change.
That's correct.
Whereas another person's DBF could change by 10, and there's still no salary change, as the case in Guadalajara.
See a change.
It's getting on there. There seemed so many flags that came up just in the explanation. I mean,
Well, and let me just point out that Brenda Day, who's in there, stayed at the same B21, but because of the review process, following the procedures, she received a $3,000 increase, okay? So those are the procedures we brought to you. They're being applied. We're working with the Senate leaders on it. David's taken that out to the Senate for discussion. It's been a collegial process throughout the college. I'm not saying there aren't going to be some bumps in the road going forward, but we're moving forward with this, and so I say, I'll call the question.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Teeday?
Abstain.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Ms. Solschlager?
How do I vote no on the one for Wethel Bonner? Because that makes absolutely no sense. And I want to vote no on the Karen Trush. And I want to vote no on the Crandall Collins because he has a 6,000. How do I do that?
No, we're not on 11-4.
He's in one.
Collins is 11-4, and we're not even on 11-4. We're only
As long as I'll
11-3.
wait till then. How do I vote no on the Wethel Bonner one because she got no increase for the increase, and also Karen Trush?
I would think you'd have to vote for it or against it, the whole motion.
Or we could separate them out.
Well, that's up to you guys.
Whoever made the motion, we have to,
You already made the motion, we have to vote on it. Who made the motion?
Very good.
The motion was made by Linda Paul.
Do you feel the need to amend the motion?
I do not feel the need to amend it, but if you guys think that is necessary, so we can move on with the meeting, then so be it.
Who's second?
That would have been Phil Kerrigan.
Just to be clear, I think, but clarify what we would need to do. So if you want to amend the motion to hold these two people out, then you would have to create a motion, a separate motion.
Yes.
Those two.
Correct.
the person that made the motion just got to agree to amend the motion, the
Correct.
motion to amend the motion.
First need the
Person seconded
agreement
it is to-
by the first and second, so.
I agree that it should be amended.
May I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Can we withhold 11-3 until after closed session? And let us have a
Sure. Yeah.
discussion about
Okay.
personnel procedures at that time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you need
So we have to-
to amend the motion again.
Need to amend it again?
Amend the motion to
Withdraw.
hold it till after
Withdraw.
closed session. You have to withdraw your motion,
Needs to close, yeah.
So be it.
and we need you to second. Yeah, we got to finish her scribbling. Okay. We're moving into 11.4 with the exception of 11.4.11. That's being held for closed session. So
Can you
this-
pull 11.4.1 for closed session since that one ties into the ones that we
Yes.
just
Yeah.
pulled?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to hold 11.4.1 and 11.4.11. So it means we're taking 4.2 through 4.10. May I have a motion, please? This is new full-time employment probationary. And full-time reappointments.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Teeday?
Abstain.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mrs. O'Schlager?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashgarian?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
And we have in 11.5, 11.51, 5.2, and 5.3. We're holding 5.4 until after closed session. This is part-time reappointments. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second. Discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Teeday?
Abstain.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mrs. Oshweiger?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashmirian?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
There is no 11.6. 11.7, the staff benefits for fiscal year 2015. I have a motion on that, please.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
discussion?
Just a question on the 11.7.6, the cafeteria plan, the administration fee. Is that something the college pays for, or does the employee pay for that?
$7.6.
The $3.
For the administrative fee.
Yes, who pays the administrative fee? Does the college pay it, or does the employee pay it?
I don't know for sure. I assume that it is the college based administrative fee. But
I'll check again on that.
Other discussion?
Pull it.
You want to hold that one?
Okay, there's 11.76.
Are you pulling the whole
Yeah.
11.7?
Wait a minute.
No,
Whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa.
wait.
Open enrollment begins next month.
Why do you need an answer?
This question.
Yeah, you
Why don't we
can't.
do it after a closed session, maybe you can...
Was there a first and a second?
Yes,
Yes,
there was.
And what does the first and second include? What motions?
Just the staff benefits?
Staff benefits.
Just all of staff benefits, 11.7.
Okay.
So
So the first and second would have to amend this to table it, or there need to be a motion to table it? One of the two.
And is
You
it
need
something-
to have a motion to
Is
table.
it something that we can get information on tonight? I mean, if the enrollment period closes, we can't put people in a position.
Let me ask this. Would it change the vote of any of you on the employee benefits? I mean, this is technical information. We can get that to you.
Jerry, I'm not voting on something if we don't even know if the college is paying for it.
All right, you've had a cafeteria plan before, right?
We will, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
During closed session, if
We'll
you
find
don't
out.
mind staying, Andy.
Yeah.
So we'll hold this until after.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're holding 11.7.6 until after closed session. So I need you to amend the motion on 11.7 to hold 11.7.6 for close, till after closed session. He made the motion.
Yeah, that's fine.
I agree.
So we're voting on all, let me just get this right. We're voting on 11.7.1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7 and 8,
Okay.
okay?
Ready to vote now?
Yes, roll call.
Okay, Ms. Teeday?
Abstain.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mrs. Oshweiger?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashmirian?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
So, for the reasons previously stated, we will go into closed session. We need to adjourn this session and then we'll go
You
into...
will vote.
Yeah, I will. I will. I'm just commenting. I need a roll call, please.
Ms. Teeday?
Approved. Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mrs. Oshweiger?
Aye.
Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashmirian? Dr. Griffin?
Dr. Griffin's in the back of the room.
You're okay, we got you. For which one?
Yeah.
Motion to go into
Yeah.
closed session?
Oh, no, we don't.
All right, I'll move to go into closed session.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We did that, okay.
We'll discombobulate.
Yeah, I know.